2025. A new U.S. President, Donald Trump, charge of the White House as the 47th U.S. president. But his war cry is already echoing in the power corridors of Beijing and has sent shockwaves worldwide, escalating tariffs and rising tensions with China. Are we witnessing the dawn of a new Cold War? Trump's renewed offensive against China is fueling what looks like a new Cold War between the world's two biggest powers. At first, the term may seem exaggerated, but beneath the surface, the parallels to the U.S.-Soviet Cold War are hard to ignore. After defeating Joe Biden, Trump launched a trade war, targeting China, Mexico, Canada, India, and even the EU with tariffs. He warned Europe to buy more U.S. energy and floated seizing control of the Panama Canal, Canada, and Greenland. But why is Trump hell-bent on punishing Chinese imports? Why is he focusing on trade alone? In 2023, the U.S. had a $279.4 billion trade deficit with China. Chinese exports to the U.S. totaled $427.2 billion, nearly triple what the U.S. sent back. China's overall trade surplus hit a massive $823 billion, dwarfing Germany's $226 billion, while the U.S. posted a $1,150 billion deficit. That's what is hurting the U.S. the most. Hence, the renewed tariff war, a scramble to halt China's march in international trade. By December 2023, IMF's Geeta Gopinath warned of a looming Cold War II, saying U.S. China tensions could cost the global economy $7 trillion. While leaders avoid the label, experts agree the rivalry is real, echoing the original Cold War's battle for global economic power beneath its ideological front. The U.S. China rivalry mirrors the Cold War playbook. A U.S.-led Western bloc faces a China-led East, with Russia as a junior partner. While framed as democracy versus autocracy, the real goal is to curb China's rise. Like the old Cold War, it features economic battles, tech races, and rising tensions, with AI as a new front. The signs of a new Cold War are clear. Trump's tariffs, China's BRICS push, the Belt and Road, and its growing ties with Russia, Iran, and North Korea. Add to that China's backing of Russia and Ukraine, their de-dollarization efforts, the U.S.-China chip war, the AI race, space rivalry, and U.S. missile deployments opposed by Beijing and Moscow. Trump's cabinet signals a hardline stance on China, filled with outspoken hawks. Key picks like David Perdue, Ambassador, Marco Rubio, State, and Mike Waltz, NSA, reflect a unified goal: confronting China on trade, tech, and more. Beijing's response to Trump has been calm but firm. She warned that a U.S.-China economic war would have no winners. In return for U.S. chip curbs, China blocked key tech exports and hit back at U.S. drone makers and defense firms over Taiwan arms sales. Despite Trump's tough talk, China seems ready to push back. But a full decoupling is unlikely. Both economies are too deeply linked. China relies on U.S. markets, holds U.S. debt, and powers tech supply chains, while U.S. firms still see China as a key market. This Cold War is tense, but built on mutual dependence. How far it escalates in 2025 remains to be seen. The U.S. and China are locked in a new kind of Cold War, intertwined, unpredictable, and just getting started. 2025 could change everything.